I would like to welcome you all to the inaugural Inclusive Volunteering Awards. The whole idea of today was that we want you to share your expertise among each other.
We have more than 42 volunteers who have been with us for more than 20 years since ASRC came into being, and one of the volunteers who we are going to award is turning 94, and she's been with us for more than 20 years.
Our volunteers come from 38 different countries and speak 43 different languages. We believe that if we support our volunteers, if we give them a great experience where they're impactful and they become passionate volunteers, then more people want to be with them.
If you come to us and you have a heart to serve, we're going to find a way for you to be able to do that.
Crucial to this is our volunteers. Nothing we do is without our volunteers. We have over 250 of them. They are wonderful, fantastic, terrific people. We are very grateful for them.
Currently, we have 207 volunteer tutors in the eastern region, among which 50% speak another language apart from English.
When I first landed in 2020, I faced the challenge of adapting to a new culture and felt lost regarding my career as I was a teacher back in my country. When I Googled for volunteering opportunities as a teacher, I found it coming up with images with people looking like me. So I wasn't intimidated to apply, especially as I am not, of course, clearly not native speaker.
I need to have a really diverse group of volunteers, and to me, diversity, which I guess is the sort of other side of the coin of inclusivity, is a resource that I need. I don't see it as a challenge. I welcome it.
When applying for this award, it was really great reflection for us. You go through your day-to-day things, you do your projects and stuff like that, but you really don't look back sometimes on what you've achieved. And over the past 12 months, our railway has really achieved so much in inclusion and diversity that we'll be sharing with you today.
One of the things that we try to do is create resources that are relevant to volunteers and volunteer programs anywhere. So we try to use those resources as a large organisation that we have and create things like volunteer handbooks or really cool onboarding resources and things that are really accessible and useful for everybody.
As I look around this room today, I'm filled with gratitude and admiration for being part of this event and seeing all the volunteering organizations in the East who are trying to make a difference.
It's an absolute honour to be in this room today with other VIOs, other volunteers that are really initiating change and making such a great impact towards inclusion and diversity.
The one thing we wanted to achieve today was to highlight the fact that organisations in the eastern region are doing great inclusive volunteering practice, and we found that out.
We discovered a whole lot of new ways of recruiting volunteers, how to retain them, and also how to be inclusive in a lot of many ways.
To see diversity on a big poster and to see inclusivity on the screen makes my heart grow warm.
It fills my heart to know that people are really trying hard to break down barriers.
Without respecting the diversity and inclusivity of our volunteer workforce, we are not respecting the values of our country.
For us in Australia, volunteering is part of our DNA.
Because without volunteerism, the country cannot be a great nation.
Not everything that people and communities and nations need can be provided by the government, nor the corporates. Now, you take the entire gamut, not everything is, and therefore volunteering is important.
People use volunteering as a pathway into lots of things like employment, community connection, for their own well-being.
Just amazing how all the networking can get together and how we can all help each other.
The part that really touched me is the stories. When you hear the stories, I think this is more powerful than just some words.
Now we just need to make sure that we all try and walk the walk as well as talk the talk.
Because we're all fighting for the same thing, really. To be seen, to be heard, to feel valued. And that to me is inclusivity.